We thought we knew the story, a veteran ace chasing the big league dream. But then the truth hit like a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Just weeks ago, Takahiro Norimoto was sitting in the stands at the World Series, feeling the raw, unfiltered energy of baseball's biggest stage, a moment that should have galvanized his resolve. Instead, sources tell us that very experience, witnessing Yoshinobu Yamamoto's triumph, became the catalyst for his seismic decision, slamming the door shut on MLB and sending shockwaves through the NPB free agency market just days before camp opens. If you're trying to understand the invisible calculus behind Norimoto's unexpected retreat from the international spotlight and his sudden domestic declaration of war, you've landed on the right base.
Welcome to 617 News, where we analyze the inside pitches and strategic shifts that define Japanese baseball. The news that Norimoto, at 35, a player who has reached the pinnacle of NPB success with 120 career wins, a Rookie of the Year title, a Saves title, and an unbelievable 5 consecutive strikeout titles between 2014 and 2018, has opted for NPB free agency rather than a major league challenge, is not merely a personnel story, it's a brutal reality check on the current international evaluation standard.
When he first declared his intent to use his overseas free agent rights, the entire country held its breath, remembering the sheer dominance he once commanded, including that record-setting 2017 season where he racked up 8 consecutive double-digit strikeout games. The question isn't whether Norimoto had the talent. The question is, how did the MLB market value the current Norimoto, and why did he walk away from the dream?
We believe there are 3 concrete reasons behind this dramatic domestic U-turn. Reason number 1 is the cold, hard economic assessment of a 35-year-old reliever. Last season, Norimoto's numbers were solid, but not spectacular for an international commodity. 56 appearances, 16 saves, and a 3.05 ERA. This is a noticeable drop from his 32-save season just 2 years prior. A major league scout, speaking anonymously to our contacts, put it bluntly. Norimoto, at 35 and transitioning from a starter to a high-leverage reliever role, was evaluated purely as high-risk, low-reward middle relief depth, a far cry from the guaranteed 300 million yen he commanded in Japan. The offers that did arrive from MLB teams, while technically fulfilling the requirement of an offer, were reportedly near the league minimum salary, or worse, predominantly minor league contracts with non-roster invites to spring training. For an NPB legend, a man who has carried a franchise on his back, accepting a minor league contract or a minimal guarantee would be an unforgivable affront to his professional pride. As one baseball analyst summarized, when you weigh the pursuit of a dream against professional dignity and the stability of being the highest-paid player on your domestic team, choosing the latter is not cowardice, it is a profoundly logical business decision. This leads directly into reason number 2, which is the most fascinating and serves as the emotional core of this decision, the World Series epiphany.
Norimoto was in Toronto for Game 2 of the World Series, witnessing the immense spectacle and the pressure on display, particularly as his former NPB contemporary, Yamamoto, pitched a masterpiece. Sources close to the pitcher describe an intense, visceral reaction to the atmosphere, the heat, the goosebumps, a moment of pure baseball transcendence. But this moment, designed to inspire, also forced a brutal self-interrogation. As an insider shared, Norimoto realized the goal wasn't just to wear the MLB uniform, but to be the center of that heat, to perform under that immense spotlight. If the reality was that he would be signing a deal where he might spend half the season in AAA or be relegated to low-leverage mop-up innings, that vision of the big stage, which he felt so acutely, would remain perpetually out of reach. He saw the fire, recognized the level required to succeed, and concluded that his current market value in the U.S. was insufficient to guarantee him a meaningful presence there. He chose to forgo the risk of mediocrity abroad in favor of guaranteed distinction at home. Now, let's address the counter-argument, which brings us to reason number 3, the cynical view that this sudden, late entry into the domestic FA market is merely a tactic to hike up his price after failing to secure a desirable MLB contract. Many fans are crying foul, claiming this timing, right before February 1st spring training, is unfair, throwing NPB team rosters into complete chaos. This is where the argument shifts from personal pride to market power. While the timing is undeniably difficult for NPB clubs, forcing frantic adjustments to protect lists and potentially leading to the loss of a valuable player through compensatory measures, this very difficulty underscores his tremendous, unwavering domestic value. He hasn't lowered his stock, he has merely focused his immense market power domestically. This is not just a free agent negotiation, it is a declaration that the NPB needs Takahiro Norimoto far more than the MLB currently does. His presence now forces immediate drastic action. Imagine the pressure on the Eagles organization, scrambling to re-sign their former ace, or on rivals desperate for a high-caliber arm. They will have to sacrifice a protected player in a personnel move that affects every layer of their farm system. Yet they will do it because Norimoto represents a championship-level upgrade. His late market entry is a power play, confirming that his status as an NPB legend is currency that transcends a temporary dip in ERA. He is choosing guaranteed prominence and a meaningful role in a title chase over the uncertainty of international prestige. The domestic bidding war will be fierce, and the stakes couldn't be higher, not just for Norimoto, but for every team whose roster construction is now hanging in the balance mere hours before camp opens. This decision is about more than just a contract. It's about the soul of a veteran and the shifting sands of the international baseball market. What team do you think needs Norimoto most, and where will he ultimately land for his final, brilliant NPB chapter? Let us know in the comments below. Don't strike out on great analysis. Like this video, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for 617 News.